Good day, good day, good day. Welcome back to Apostle 1 tutorials. Please make sure you tap on the subscribe button if this is the first time you are visiting this channel, and then tap on the like button. Share to anybody you think the video will be beneficial to. Yes, follow me closely. We are still on circuit theorem. Yes, we want to make this particular topic very simple. I know it's a challenging topic in the SHS level, in the secondary school level. Yes, but we want to break it down for you to understand. Follow the previous videos and then catch up with everything. Now let's move on here. Look at this particular diagram. This diagram will also serve as another diagram for us to be able to solve other property. So observe this thing very well so that we can make some conclusions. Yes. Now what are we doing? Angles at the center. Angles at the center theorem. We said that if we have a chord and the chord forms an angle at the center of a circle, let's say M. The same chord forms an angle at any point on the circumference of a circle, specifically in the same segment. Yes. When we multiply the angle at the circumference by 2, it will give us the angle at the center. So M is equal to 2N. The same way, if you want to make N a subject, it will be M divided by 2. So half of the angle at the center will give us the angle at the circumference of a circle. We are applying this rule to solve this question. Now, where is our chord? Now with this one, I'm going to use the chord XY. So this is my chord XY. So this one forms an angle at the center. The center is O. So X and Y subtend to form an angle at O. And the angle formed there is 110. The angle formed there is 110. Yes. Now look at something. The same chord is forming an angle at the circumference of a circle. So look at it. This one moves to this side, form an angle here. This one look to this side, form an angle here. Which means that if I find half of this one, it will give us the angle at W. So this one divided by 2 will give this side to be 55. 55. Now the same way, can you see that after this one forming an angle at the center of a circle, the same angle, the same chord is also forming an angle at Z. So this one comes here, this one comes here. Form an angle at the circumference of a circle, which is the D. Now it means that when I divide this one by 2, I am going to get here. So this one will also be 55. This one, we can make a conclusion that when the same chord forms an angle at the circumference, another one at the same circumference, these two angles are the same. I'm going to talk about this one in our next video. Yes. Now we have to solve our XZY. What is XZY? XZY is already 55. But how are we going to solve it? Let me clean this one. So let me start with the A. Angle XZY. XZY. So what to be angle XZY? We have to divide 110 by 2. So to be 110 divided by 2, which will give us 55 degrees. Yes, that is XZY. And the same way, we realize that XZY and then XWY, they are all the same because this one is also an angle at the circumference of a circle. So when we find half of the 110, it's supposed to give us something like this. Yes, forget about this one, then look at this very well. Yes, so it is like this, it is just like this, XY. So this is the chord, this is the center, and then here is, this side is Z, something like that. So here is 110, so therefore here will be 55. Yeah, it's very simple, very, very simple. Now, let's come to B. B says we should look for WXZ. So this is W, this one is X, and this one is Z. It means we are looking for this one angle. Now, how are you going to look for this? How are you going to get this? How are you going to get this? Now, let's say this one this one will form a triangle. So it means that this side plus here is supposed to give us 180 degrees. Yes, but I hope you know that this side is also 58. So this and this, they are the same. So here is 55 degrees. So I can say that angle XZY is the same as this side, which is angle XWY, which is equals 55 degrees. Now, at the same time, how can we get here? Here and here, they are opposite angle. And opposite angles are the same. So this angle is angle XRW. XRW will give us 100 degrees because opposite angles are the same. So we have XRW, which is equals to 100 degrees. So how are we going to get here? Here plus here is supposed to give us 180 degrees. So here is the angle WXZ. So we have angle WXZ plus here. Let me write it straight. Here is 55 plus this side, which is 100, should give us 180 degrees because they are angles in a triangle which sum up to 180 degrees. So you are going to get W plus 100 plus 55 will give us 155, 180 degrees. So WXZ will give us 180 degrees minus 155 degrees. So subtract this one from this one, we're going to get 25 degrees. And this one ends our solution. This is very simple. Sit down and observe it closely. It is very simple. Yes. Make sure you like the video and share to anybody. Let me know your comment section. Yes. Comment for me to know your feelings about the video. Your comment is very important. See you another time. No. Bye-bye.